Hey everyone, this is Kiki from Atlantis High Heels. We're here in Eindhoven at a female metal event, and I'm sitting here with Siegfried from Visions of Atlantis. How are you doing today?
Hey, thank you. I'm very good. Just arrived at the venue and very much looking forward to the show and the whole event, obviously.
We are too. Our first question is, it's been almost 2 years since your new lineup arrangements, and what has happened since then in the band? Is it a more solid structure this time?
Well, I think I'm the wrong person to ask because the only one of the original lineup who is still around is our drummer Tom, and he was the one who initiated the whole new lineup, the whole new restructuring of the band. So I think it would be up to him to decide. From my point of view, it's really a cool lineup now. I think there's a lot of potential there. Everybody's getting along pretty well. We're having a lot of fun. We're playing some cool shows. So. Yeah, it's been an exciting 2 years, and I think we'll have something more in store pretty soon.
Oh, cool. That's good to hear your perspective on the cohesion of the band, more or less now. Your last release, Ethera, it's almost 3 years old. You weren't there back then, either.
I wasn't there. I was not. No. And neither was our other singer Clementine. She also joined up back in 2013. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since the last release, so I think it's safe to say that, or it's okay for me to say that we are, of course, working on something new, but it's still a little too early to say when exactly we will be able to release.
Okay, so no date yet.
No date yet, but let's say we're aiming for next year, obviously.
But still, tell us a little bit more about that. The whole purpose was to go back to the roots, music-wise, but I guess also theme and lyric-wise, maybe?
Yeah, all of that actually, because not only did Clem and I join the band, but also Werner and Chris came back, the original guitar player and original keyboard player, and they are charged basically with the main songwriting process right now. So the idea behind that was that the new songs should be more or less in the vein of the very first two up to 2 or 3 Visions of Atlantis albums, and also Clementine's style of singing is supposed to go more into the classical department here, as opposed to, for example, the work she's done with Serenity, where she's been singing more of a rock type of voice. So here she will be more doing the classical approach, which should again play into the whole going back to the roots of Visions of Atlantis. And definitely also lyric-wise, definitely also theme-wise. As I said, we have something in the works, and I think that fans of the old school Visions won't be disappointed.
You're not saying anything, are you?
Well, by trade I'm a lawyer, so
Okay, I understand now. Are you already playing, or are you planning to play live some of the old songs from those very first albums?
Actually, we're almost exclusively playing old songs right now. So in the current setlist, there's, for example, nothing from Ethera right now because that was the most recent album. Instead, we're playing lots of stuff from Castaway, from Trinity, and also some from the very first, from Eternal Endless Infinity. So it's really more of a journey back in time for the band and the fans as well.
And also probably in preparation for the next album that's in that same line.
Yeah, you could say that, just to get into the mood and the vibe of the old style. Yeah.
Exactly. So all in all, the band has been around for 15 years, and you're going to celebrate that next month in Graz. And what specials do you have prepared for that?
We're still working on a few surprises, and obviously I cannot spoil them right now, otherwise they would not be surprises. But obviously we have a very excellent lineup for this show. Illuminata will be joining us, also a symphonic metal band from Graz, so really good band. And as a very special guest, we have actually Beyond the Black, who have been really successful in the female-fronted metal scene this year. They won the Metal Hammer Award for Best Newcomer Album. They've been playing every festival from Wacken to Full Metal Mountain to all the Full Metal Cruises. So we're really excited to have them on board. It's going to be, I think, a great birthday present to us and to our fans as well. We're playing, of course, songs from all the eras of the band for our own show. And of course, we'll see what else we can, pull out of the hat.
Cool. We've noticed that you post a lot on Facebook and stay in touch with fans through that platform. Who is the one who posts the most? Who's the one who does that promotion kind of work?
Yeah, I think for the Visions of Atlantis promotion, I think it's really Clementine. I think she's really the one who's more focused on the new media approach for the band. You know, as some of our band colleagues, they're a little older than Clementine and I am, so I think they don't have that approach yet, or who knows if or when they will get it. But Clem, she's really like a digital native almost, and she's really into that, and she really takes good care of all the social media activities. So it's really great to have her, not just as a singer, obviously.
That's cool. So I this was more for Clementine, more or less, but you can probably answer the question also. She's the 5th female singer in the band in 15 years. So you can see where I'm going with this. You are one of the other new musicians now. What can we, or why do you feel this is the time it's gonna last?
I don't know if it's the time it's going to last, because I mean the history of the band, it's always been very tumultuous. I mean there's been a lot of changes, some you know, caused by fortunate events, some by unfortunate events. You never know what's going to happen. Of course we will try our best to stay together as long as possible, and to put out as many albums as possible. It's really, I think, too early to tell. I think what we really need to look forward to now is actually doing the first album in the newer lineup, and just see how it goes from there, how the reception is from fans, from the critics, and you know, if that new lineup is something that, you know, appeals to the fans and the audience. So, and if that happens, then I think we're good to go for another round. And if, you know, the fans don't like it so much, you know, we have to rethink our approach.
But I guess we can be relieved that the new complete band is working well with the songwriting together.
Yes, that for sure. Everybody's getting along really well, and I think everybody sees a lot of potential right now with the new/old lineup. I think it's a cool combination of like the old songwriting approach from our guitar and keyboard player, and from the new vocal approach from both Clemmy and myself. So this is going to be an interesting mix, and yeah, we're pretty excited and curious to see how it all plays out.
Cool. I'm gonna stop grilling you now, but but I have one last question that we're asking a lot of the bands. Covers.
Yeah.
Cover songs. Do you do them? When you do them, do you ask for permission? Is that something the label handles? And covers of your music, are you happy with those, or would you maybe sue them, or what's your vision of the whole copyright dilemma?
Well, as I am a copyright lawyer, I think I can give you a very distinct answer to that. In general, if you do a cover version that is very close to the original, you usually don't necessarily have to ask permission. If you want to release it on an album, you should do anyway. You should always ask, I think, the original, usually the publisher, to send them your version and say, okay, is this okay if we release that? Do you like it? If it's really a matter if you do it yourself or the label, I think that doesn't matter so much. But if you want to release it on a label, I think that's really the way to go. And I think that's also the way we would handle covers of our own songs. Like if someone wants to do a song, then of course it would be great if we could hear it first, because you never know. Sometimes the approach would be great, will be very creative, will be really exciting. Sometimes, you know, maybe it's not something that we really think works for us. So it's always good to have that choice, you know. I mean, I don't think that we would be one of the bands who say, you know, you can't publish that, because I mean, it's also promotion for us in any case, you know. Like if someone plays music from another band, it's always like great cross promotion. So I think we'll always be very, very open to that.
Good to know. Is it in Austria just as strict as it is in Germany with the copyright laws?
Yes, pretty much. As you know, the copyright laws in the entire European Union are pretty much harmonized. There are a lot of directives from the European Union as well. So most countries have harmonized copyright laws. It's really a bit different in the United States and the United Kingdom for various reasons, but on continental European copyright law, it's pretty strict everywhere.
Okay, you know that now. We learn something every day. Thank you so much for your time.